Hey, let's go ahead and get started with a reading for the collective. Let's see what's going on. We are in Mercury retrograde now, so rethink, revisit, revise, anything you can in front of. This is about travel, okay? Travel plans, so make sure you check and check it twice. Make sure you leave early enough if you have to catch a flight. Know that there can be delays. You're seeing that left and right now. Also, pay attention to the check engine light, pay attention to your vehicles. If you've already had a squeaky wheel, you might want to get that checked out. Otherwise, you're going to end up getting broken down in the middle of bumfuck Egypt. Okay. Another thing, be mindful of your cell phones, computers, those types of things that can get stolen, broken, dropped in the toilet. You may have to do something with, when it comes to technology. Also, if you have to send out an email, make sure that you CC it to someone else, especially if it is time sensitive. That is going to be very, very important. Um, yeah, just expect delays. This is not always a bad thing. I always say if during a Mercury retrograde, if you're always right brain, during the retrograde, you're going to be left brain. If you're left brain all the time, then you're going to be right brain. Okay. This is an opportunity for things to come back to you. This is also a time where, yes, people from the past do come back. Old neighbors, old friends, exes. This is also a test to see if you're still stupid. Okay. So do keep that in mind. You guys know the drill, especially if you've been watching me for a really long time. So let's just see what's going on here. What do we got? We got the moon and the chariot. Okay, so I did bring up vehicles. Okay. I did bring up cars, so do be mindful. There might be something going on with your car, with the moon. You don't know what it is. Do pay attention. Also, pay attention to your animals. There could be something here to do with animals because we do have the two dogs and we have the sphinxes here. So, somebody, be careful with your animals. Make sure that you have like an air tag on them or you got them chipped, just in case they run off. You can hopefully, if somebody finds them, they can get them back to you, so do keep that in mind as well. I hate to say that, but that is showing up here in the reading. Okay, we got the magician. Wow, three major arcanas, nine of swords. What is it that you're manifesting? We've got the magician here. Wow, three major arcanas. This is about cycles ending, success, and manifestation. What are you manifesting? Pay attention to what that is. We got the nine of swords here. So what is it that you're worried about? Wow, another major arcana. We've got the high priestess. So there is something going on behind the scenes. It's really a time for you to start using your intuition. Anything that has been hidden will come to light. Okay, the letters B or J could be of importance. What else do we have here? Four of Pentacles. Holding on, holding back. Try not to spend frivolously, okay, for some of you. Pay attention to your bank account. I think that, financially you should be okay. Another major arcana. Out of seven cards, we have five major arcanas. These are major life lessons. We've got the strength card here. So this is about courage. This is about strength. This is about putting yourself out there too. Oh my God, another freaking major arcana. We have the Hierophant. Eight major arcana showing up in this reading and the King of Swords. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands, this is about, adventure. Okay, somebody who's adventurous, like, hey, let's do this. Hey, I have an idea. Pay attention to those ideas. This might take you out of your comfort zone. Maybe that's what the Nine of Swords is all about, is like trying to get you to get out of your comfort zone. Okay. Maybe for some of you with the Four of Pentacles, you've been holding back because you've been really afraid of, taking a chance. You've been really afraid of, putting yourself out there online. For others of you, this is about like, maybe you need to start a business. Maybe you're wanting to start a business and that has been freaking you out. You don't know where to start. Talk to this King of Swords. I feel like there is somebody that you could be talking to that could actually end up helping you. Um, yeah, I do feel like if you're dealing with, maybe you need to deal with corporate. Okay. That's also what I'm getting. Um, there's something you don't see with the moon and the high priestess. See the moon here, and the high priestess has the moon at her feet. Okay. So there is something that you're not seeing, but I do feel like it's going to become very clear. Um, And I feel once it becomes clear, you're going to have the courage to move forward. Some of you do need to schedule a reading. Okay. I will say that. Or go talk to somebody like if you're not, well, obviously, if you're here, you're into spirituality. Talk to somebody because we have the high priestess and the high priest. Okay. The Hierophant is the high priest. If this is a relationship, this is a very high like divine partnership, two very spiritual people coming together. Um, and this could even be to start a business, two very spiritual people starting a very high-end spiritual business. Okay. Um, wow, this is a lot. This is really powerful though. I mean, with all these major arcanas, it's almost like you just have to surrender and get excited about what's to come because with the page of wands, this is about excitement. This is about um opportunities, brand new opportunities. I want to see. Let's go ahead and shuffle. What is going on here? Please talk to me about this moon card. Got the 10 of cups. Okay. Something here to do with family, maybe. Fortune after difficulties. We do have the chariot. What's the chariot? What's going on with this chariot? Okay. I did say starting a business, the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. If you're wanting to start a business with someone, this is a couple. This could be, and I did say that with the high priestess and the Hierophant. Also, this could have something to do with travel. Okay. With the magician, we have another major arcana. We have the justice card. So the law of cause and effect is at play. What's the nine of swords? What is it that you're worried about? The two of swords, making a decision blindly. What's the high priestess? It's like you have to go with your intuition. We've got the devil here. Don't let your thoughts, your doubts, your worries hold you back. Okay. Listen, the only way out of these chains and shackles that they are bound to is through your faith. There's the keys right there. It's through your faith. You're going to have to rely on your faith. Okay. What's the Four of Pentacles? I do feel like you're holding yourself back. Yeah, you've been holding yourself back, but it's time for you to take action. With the King of Wands, he's all about taking action. What do we have for the Strength card? Strength card is the Page of Swords. So this is about communication, putting yourself out there, especially if you're wanting to start a business. You're going to have to talk about it. You're also going to have to start doing some research, get to the nitty gritty. What's this King of Swords? What's the King of Swords here? Page of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is about um sorry, I just had a brain fart. With the Page of Pentacles, this is about investing. Okay? This is about investing. So putting yourself out there. Also, maybe even taking a class. Maybe you're the teacher. You're going to be putting this business out there. You want to teach other people. All right. That's not a bad thing. All right. And then what do we have? Wow, that's a lot of cards. Okay. We have the Star and the Seven of Pentacles. Is the juice worth the squeeze? This is something that you've been holding back on. Should I invest? Should I not invest? But this is your dream. This is something you've always hoped, wished, dreamed for. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. So we have the King of Pentacles, King and Queen of Pentacles, and the King and Queen of Wands. Funny enough, when he showed up, I knew she was going to show up. So I feel like if this is a couple starting a business, this is a divine couple. So we've got the Hierophant and the High Priestess. We've got the King and Queen of Pentacles and the King and Queen of Wands. So this is like a very, very, very spiritual couple bringing something in for others. Okay. Uh, Not a bad thing. Don't be afraid. I feel like don't be afraid of investing in what it is that you want. Wow. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, um, the Magician, you're manifesting this. It's being brought into you as of right now. Don't be afraid to make that decision. Don't hold yourself back due to fear. Be ready to take action, have the courage to move forward. If you need to talk to somebody, I feel like there is a mentor out there that would be happy to help you get this show on the road. I'm going to leave that there, you guys, subject to interpretation. I love you guys all so much. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.